Okay, guys, so I'm going to kind of walk you through the only tricky part when, for example, in question number 6, a circle has an area of 78.5 or 78.5 square inches. What is the radius of the circle? The only reason this is tricky is because typically our formula for solving area is equal to pi r squared, right? Which is 3.14 times the radius times the radius. Now, they didn't give us our information, so we need to rearrange this formula to try to isolate the radius. And in order to do this, just like we had talked about before, inverse operations, I'm going to get rid of pi on this side. Whatever I do on the right, I have to also do on the left. Okay? But this leaves us with a formula of area divided by pi equal to the radius squared, or area divided by 3.14 is equal to radius times radius. Okay? How to unsquare the radius? You're actually going to find the square root. So if you want to think about the radius times the radius equaling r squared, okay, once you get r squared, you would say what times itself equals this number, right? So thinking your way backwards. It's a good solution if you know your basic multiplication facts and you don't have a fancy calculator that does square roots, okay? So in this case, I would plug in the area they gave me where the A was. So 78.5 divided by pi, which is 3.14. And that's going to give me the radius squared, okay? Now, if I'm using my calculator, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and type in 78.5 divided by 3.14, it gives me the number 25. Okay, so on there, my radius squared is equal to 25. If I find the square root of 25, okay, there's a button on your calculator that looks like this, kind of like a division symbol, but with an extra little tail over here. Okay, all I have to do, and mine's right here, so I can push the second function up there at the top, that blue button, and then the square root button, which is right there, and I'm going to get that square root symbol. Then I'm going to put the number 25 in there. When I hit enter, okay, it's going to give me my answer. Okay, or I can just use my basic skills and go, what times itself equals 25? Okay, because radius times radius. So if I knew that 5 times 5 equaled 25, then I would know that the square root of 25 is 5. So my radius is actually equal to 5. And since it was square inches for the area, okay, my radius is actually just in inches. Okay, so that's how you undo this formula and find out the radius, right? Your answer is truly going to give you area divided by pi, gives you radius squared. And then you need to find the square root of it so that you can actually find out what the radius is. I hope this was helpful. Good luck on the test next week.